Okay, we've managed to do it. I'm not entirely convinced that was a conventional method, though it worked. What I did was rotate the names around the group because I knew where all of them were from. Whether that was the intended way to discover who those people were or not, I do not know. Thankfully, we knew how they died from the other memories that we had found. I did change this guy. Previously, I think I said that he was crushed by falling cargo, and I just changed it to falling down the stairs because I didn't realize that was an option. So I'm pretty happy with that. We've figured out 3 more just by doing that, and what that tells me is that that might work for the Russians. That might work for the Russians. But I don't think I'm going to do that right now, just in case there's a different way. I'm pretty happy with how we did that, because we knew our first casualty was from India, and the doctor said that they must have got it from wherever they were together. It meant that that group had to all be from the same place. Apart from rotating the names, I don't know how else I would identify who exactly was who. So that's great. We've got 3 more down. And that completes this section of Bitter Cold. So we've got him, we learned Charlie from that, and now we're on to the murder. We've got that, got this. That happened upstairs. Now, when the murder took place, there was someone else who died. So where did this happen? I know where to check. We check on the top deck, because his body was brought over here.
Hello? Who is there?
Okay, we can't get around that way.
Who's that?
So
Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols.
Here we see the shell,
What are you doing
which is
down
causing
here?
all the problems.
Hello, yes.
It's this guy. Oh, so he didn't actually die. He was knocked out,
Sorting some things.
very likely by
Watch your step. Here.
Nichols,
Let me help you.
because he's trying to steal the shell. He murdered this dude who probably came to check out what was happening, because he's trying to get this. And because this guy's English is probably not too great, he ended up taking the fall for this murder. Okay, so we're not missing too much information there. We know what happened to him. That's good. That's the guy got knocked out and then took the fall for the murder. I think we should look here and see if we can maybe find some more information about this guy. The way we do that, I'm sure, is by going through here and looking at this. Yeah, murder part 3.
Go back there! Here. Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
So, have they... Have they actually got the shell at this point? I'm trying to see if I can see the box. Though it doesn't look like I can. That's interesting. I don't think I quite realized that had happened before. I'm not sure who did that. This is one of the people who died on the boat. This is Nichols after having stolen the shell, presumably. He's shooting. Let me just double check that. Yeah, so that's Nichols. We know who shot this guy. We just don't necessarily know what his name was. He only shows up in 2 memories. The first memory was here. I guess that would make sense. He didn't really live for very long in terms of the story. So whereabouts was he in that story? I think I remember what he looks like, but we'll just make sure. Yeah, he's the bald guy who sort of looks like someone's grabbing him around the neck. We'll go back to the Syed memory. Maybe see which group he was in. Because if he's one of the Russians, then I think I'm going to need to do the rotation name thing. Let's see if we can find him.
Sayed? Sayed uठो कुछ पी लो
Nope. Nope. Nope, so he's definitely not one of the Russians. Where is he? They've got a pin-up girl in their arm. So... no. We know the names of all of these guys, so he's definitely not one of these. If he was present in this memory, then where is he? These bunks have numbers. I didn't realize that before. Maybe that comes in handy at some point. Is he one of these? I can't see the names of any of them. Huh. Okay, well that's not particularly useful because it doesn't. I can't seem to find where he is in this memory. We'll go back up the stairs. If we can figure out who this guy was. He's one of the Russians. Then that'll help us figure out who killed this guy. So how about we rotate the names here, because that might be kind of helpful. Leonard. We'll make that one Leonard. We'll make this one this one. That didn't work. So now we'll rotate it. To there. To here. That didn't work. So then we rotate this one to there. And this one to there. Not quite. Okay. I think we should try changing the names around of them while they sit around the table, because that'll give us information about the dude who got killed by the sword. It just helps us quite a bit. So, I'll speed this up, hopefully, and then we'll find out what the names of these guys are. Maybe because we're missing his death. Well, sort of. We're missing who killed him. It's making the rotation not work super great. Huh. Okay, well, let's carry on from here, I suppose. He gets stabbed, then this guy who stabbed him jumps over and gets killed by some lady. That's the attacker we don't know. While that's happening, yeah, I think we found this last time. So if I do this, not because I want to see what's happening here, but because I want to go down there.
Let them go!
While that's happening, this guy's getting attacked. He gets stabbed. But doesn't die just yet. the guy who stabs him here's the dude who got his head blown off.
King off. Captain Campbell.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade treasured fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Fresh bastard.
No!
Yeah. Do we know who this is? No, but we know he was clubbed. Do we know who this is yet? There we go. No. Fantastic. I'm going to go. So I wanna see here what's happening now to these guys. Have they just left? Yeah, those guys are just gone. Is this the captain? Yes. I think the person who overheard is this guy who was stabbed. So let's go back here. We can make sure it was the same person getting stabbed. And I almost think the two guys who were sitting in the room ended up arguing, and then this guy, where did he end up? Yeah, so he's got a frontward facing hat. This is the dude who was eavesdropping. He's the one who started crawling that way. Do we know who this is yet? We know this is Brennan. Okay. So now, if we look at this again, forward facing hat. Yes, so these two guys who were discussing the mutiny in here actually then started arguing when he was going to kill him.
Mutiny! Mutiny!
And he ended up killing him. What I would like to do now is look at the second body. This one. Because I think...
What's all this?
Yeah, so after he kills him, this dude runs down the stairs. This guy's name is Brennan. We check that up there. So he gets clubbed by Henry. this is the first mate. We can't get upstairs from there. But we'll listen to that and then... He died in here. Oh no, you're cut. Don't leave me. Bear Up Son will stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back, to save him. You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back, to save him. So let's see if there's another memory that this guy shows up in. Great, 15. Where he's trying to pull someone back or save someone.
Don't.
This is our first mate.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
That's
Tell Pete's mother.
Brennan being pulled.
I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back to save.
And him we don't know the name
You
of.
tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Okay. I think a decent way for us to tell who the surgeon is to look at the two ill people. That is down here.